let's talk about adding your own content. Assume that you went through the library and you couldn't find what you were looking for, or you just have something that you want to add of your own. So in the library panel, you click Add My Own Content. They give you two options, from a URL, which is anything from the web, or from a file. So let's say that you've been browsing the web and you found a wonderful explanation of sigma notation. You want to explain summation notation, but someone else has done a better job of it, so give it as assigned reading. Or maybe you've got an analysis of 1984 in Animal Farm and you want to have the students talk about that in class the next day. You want to give this as a homework assignment rather than wasting class time reading it. Or you found a great page on the structures and adaptations to marine living for your marine bio class. So whatever it is you want to add, let's just go ahead and grab this one or one with some pictures, and we'll copy the URL. We'll go back to Curriculet, add from URL, and paste in the website. You click Add, and it will take about 2 minutes or so to go through and add that to your library, but it'll show you that it's importing at the bottom. In the meanwhile, if you wanted to add something like, say, a Word document, you could come back up in here, click Add Your Own Content from a file. It'll give you a little dialog that explains you can pull it from your computer, from Google Drive, from Dropbox. You can drag the file here or upload. I'll go ahead and choose a file from my desktop, and here is life cycle of software objects, and we'll go ahead and upload that file, and it will become a new ebook in my library. Right about now we should be, there it is, done with the structures and adaptations to marine living. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Curriculet. Right now it has 13 pages worth of content, no annotations or questions or anything, so let's go ahead and edit. We'll come into the document. It'll show you the same guide on how to turn pages and navigation that you see every time you open it. And we can go ahead and start looking through the document. The text is all there, but there's nothing there added yet. So let's highlight some text and have a definition added in. When the students get to this point, the definition will show up. Let's come over to this part where it says a true backbone rather than a notochord. Highlight by dragging and add a question. We can make it an open-ended question just to force them to go through and answer why is it an important distinction that a true backbone rather than a notochord, and it even gives you some Common Core options that you'll have to go through and figure out which of the Common Core things it applies to. We'll go ahead and do ask and answer questions and highlight the selected text when the question is shown, save, and now it'll show up just like that in the student version. Or let's say that you've got a picture of a jawless fish that you would like to include, and you could go ahead and add an annotation and then enter a link to a video, image, or some other content out on the web. You would paste that there and it would show up in your document. The students would be able to watch it without browsing away.